Wait, that is the intro and the outro last week.
Because you didn't have the other one?
Yeah, we don't have the other
Okay.
Yeah.
I was asked today at work. Yeah, shit. True, I had it.
Oh, we edited?
I said, Lord knows we need
No, we're not.
Guess who I thought of?
Me. Thank you.
You smirking.
I don't even think it's Smurf anymore. I just hate saying that. I just stand to be corrected after language. He says language, Storm looks at me. I'm like, what?
No more cuts.
Apparently, we've gone from
Everybody, no more cuts. You're doing it long enough to know.
I don't watch my language. I'll try, but I can't watch what I say. I can't watch what I say. I can't control it.
Why do you want to be the only one?
I'm not the only one. Just saying, if I react to this, I react.
Welcome, Direct Edition fans, attendees, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
our tens of viewers,
our millions,
listeners,
and millions
You mean our
of the Direct Edition fans out there. Sorry for the lateness. We were still on San Diego time. Okay, I'm lying because I didn't go to San Diego.
and apparently he's a little bitter about that.
Oh, not bitter at all.
I'm still on San Diego time.
and I'm bitter.
I'm not bitter at all. I'm happy that the Direct Edition went out there, represented hard for Duval
And St. John's.
and St. John's. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
That Duval was actually for Mobile's youngest brother. Welcome, Mobile. Welcome back.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3 4 5 6
7 8.
7 8.
Let me see your booty shake. Oh,
It's not that type
sorry.
of party.
It's not. I'm at the wrong house.
You want to see my booty shake?
I don't want to see any booties in here.
What's up, Direct Edition attendees? It's your boy, the Robot Barbecue! T-Wamo will bring you another healthy, heaping hot plate of the Direct Edition where you get the latest news and opinions on comics, video games, anime, action figures. Work, you giving me that look again. What's up?
Alrighty.
Oh, they got none of that last week.
Really?
Yeah, I don't do the intro.
What? Is there a reason why you don't do the intro? You know it.
Because I'm not the Robot Barbecue.
What? The dynamite deity of dissolution.
I'm not the Robot Barbecue.
Well, you could have threw the dynamite deity of dissolution in there.
That doesn't sound the same. I can't step on another man's feet.
Jushin didn't do the intro?
Hell no.
Why Jushin didn't do the
You can't
intro?
have Jushin do the intro.
He was kind of emotional last week.
How was I emotional?
You don't remember?
I don't remember. It doesn't remind me.
Wicked can remind you.
We're going to wait for him to text in and tell us how emotional I was.
Well, you don't remember you beat your own ass.
Oh. Stop.
Wait. I thought we were like
What this shit over?
I thought it was a non-profanity show.
Ass is not a cuss word.
What?
Oh, yeah, it's only 2 words.
It's only 2 words.
Oh, the F word and
S
what?
and F.
That's it.
And I've already opened the gate, so.
Bitches.
You're just gonna run with it, huh?
Floodgates are open and everything,
I
folks.
can get away with it.
It's like his first time seeing water in years.
That's not true. He was in Navy. He was on the boat. All he saw was water.
He didn't go outside.
It's true. He did love the AC.
That's why he joined the Navy.
For the AC?
For
Yeah.
the AC.
Absolutely.
He didn't want to go. He
I
didn't go
looked at the
Sleeping with
Marines.
Hey,
I
you go
looked at the
camping in the Marines and the Army.
Okay,
And I
quick
was
introductions all around.
Oh.
It's the Robot Barbecue, T1 Mobile in the house, and the Booty Jedi, Agent 33, the Demon Queen of Hype, LJ Wing, and Do Work Darkman in the building. So what's up, everybody?
Damn, that was quick.
I
don't
said
think
quick.
it's ever been
I said
that
quick
quick.
introductions all around.
Although I feel like I got left out because, you know, I was called the DAC for a little bit there. So.
Well, I threw an extra on the Demon Queen of
Yeah,
Hype.
I know,
Everybody
I
else
Call
got
her
that.
DA snitch. Tell the people when they
don't
walk
let
it in.
Don't let her fool you, because all I heard back from Orlando, coming back from San Diego Comic Con, was, damn, I'm the Queen of Hype.
That's all she was saying.
Yeah, it was also
Hi.
like 2 o'clock in the morning, so.
She was hilarious. Folks.
Hey, so she was hyped.
She was tired. That's what she was.
She had the sleepy ha-has.
I did have sleepy ha-has.
So before we jump in, usually we start with some nerdgasms. Usually. But before we jump in, we want to go ahead and give a moment of silence for the president of Nintendo.
Why are we giving him a moment of silence?
Because he passed away last week.
What has he done?
I'm not getting into that.
Can I just say one comment on this before we have our moment of silence?
Go ahead.
To answer his question is because the president of Nintendo, before he died, he said, my title says CEO, but how he feels about his job is he is a game developer. So he never went away from that aspect of his own ownership to Nintendo.
Okay.
Satoru Iwata. Hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Definitely.
So Nintendo president passed away last week. Everybody, a great outpour of emotion. In Japan, they showed the wake. They showed people leaving.
Did I miss the moment?
Cars and
Yeah, you did pass already.
Yeah, it already passed.
It was only a moment.
I said it was a moment.
I never heard the silence.
You blinked, son, and it was done.
We didn't see a segment of silence.
Wicked didn't hear a moment of silence either.
Hey, he can take longer if he wants and then give it to him. We got to push on. We're already half a minute late. It's already going to be 3 hours.
We appreciate everything that the president of Nintendo has done. And without him, we wouldn't have Mario.
Sorry. I was just thinking about something Wicked said. He's not a fan of Mario, but he actually drew a nice picture of Mario,
Donkey Kong, and Koopa.
Yes. So, but when you said he gave us Mario, that's all I could think about. Wicked saying, "It's me, Mario."
So, Satori, I hope you're up there with Biggie and Tupac.
Why would you be with Biggie and Tupac?
Because they're in heaven too. And Elvis.
If anybody I would be hanging out with, it would not be those two. Red Fox, definitely.
You don't think that they're playing some Super Mario Brothers? Come on.
Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
Probably shooting. I mean,
you can't shoot. There's no guns allowed in heaven.
How do you know that? Have you been there? Have you seen?
So
the only word we've got are people who wrote books, and everyone's bought into that.
So if that's the route we're taking, how do you know they shoot?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, so was I.
Hey, they shot at each other down here apparently.
That don't mean they're gonna do the same thing in heaven.
I'm just saying. I don't even know why I'm arguing this. I don't even believe in an afterlife.
Exactly why.
I wonder why you ran off on that tangent.
I don't know why y'all are talking to him.
Exactly.
Personally.
So, as I was saying,
back to the real deal.
Satori up there on Mario Brothers 3, because that was my favorite game. With Biggie, Tupac, Elvis, and who else passed away?
Who else passed away? Dusty Rhodes?
Dusty Rhodes won't play Mario.
Why Dusty Rhodes won't?
He's dropping elbows. He's dropping elbows.
Leonard Nimoy.
Everybody plays.
Robin Williams.
Everybody plays.
Everybody.
Well, I know Robin Williams. Robin Williams will be on Zelda. He won't be on Mario.
If all you had to choose from was Mario.
Well, you got Zelda up there too. Satori brought the whole Nintendo collection up.
How about that?
For everybody to jam on.
So somebody can play Duck Hunt.
You realize you can't take it.
Hey, Duck Hunt was good. Good day.
Unless
I was real good at Duck Hunt.
I pulled it up there that he didn't take it with him.
The dog laughed at you a lot, didn't he?
No. Nope.
You know they're all up there getting high on clouds.
Nope, the dog didn't. Because I was right up to the TV screen, Jack. I didn't miss a duck.
You were right next to that. Hey, the gun said clink.
All the time I moved back from the TV was when Grandma came in.
Well, you shouldn't be sitting that close to the TV screen.
Put your eyes out.
So now we get a moment's time to. So I just wanted to throw that out there first. Yeah, it was a sad moment. So, again, before we jump into Nerdgasm, another Nerdcompoop this week.
And for those just tuning in,
a Nerdcompoop is something that's stupid that somebody does on the monumental level related to nerd culture and geek culture and that thing. So this week, Nerdcompoop goes to Fred Hill.
What did Mr. Fred Hill do?
Apparently, Fred Hill was walking through the store and he saw a Star Wars slave Leia figure. And when he couldn't explain to his daughters what it was, he figured he'd throw a hissy fit and demand it be removed from the shelf.
Wait, what?
exactly.
He couldn't explain to his daughter the doll?
The doll or why it said slave.
Or why it said slave Leia on it. It says for Princess Leia, her slave outfit.
Right.
And he couldn't explain.
Why not? You take her home, you sit her down, and you pop in a copy of Return of the Jedi, and it explains everything.
Absolutely. So, due to a father's failure.
A father's failure.
This is why.
And then he also said she was inappropriately dressed.
Okay.
Due to a father's failure.
Let me also point out that he's a single dad, but apparently he's not a really awesome single dad because he's never seen Star Wars.
So so Fred Hill, you get our Nerdcompoop.
And well deserved, Fred.
Well deserved.
And this of course this sparked a news media frenzy. They went to Target and Toys R Us looking for the slave Leia dolls and
which I'm looking for right now.
Taking it.
Trying to buy it for your daughter, aren't you?
And taking it to they trying to get parents quotes of whether it's appropriate for children and that's it.
You know what? We've allowed the media to sensationalize a lot of things that really makes no sense.
Shame on the news for actually making this a story.
And shame on the society for allowing it to be a story because people will just run with it and like, oh yeah, really? And just without even thinking twice for themselves or even looking into it, or even, just go off on it. That whole slave flag thing for South Carolina right now is just gone so over a hill right now. The slave Leia thing is going to go right behind it.
If he didn't want to buy it for his kid as a parent, he didn't have to buy it for his kid as a parent. That's his prerogative.
Exactly.
Hey, there are plenty of outfits she comes in.
Absolutely.
And how long has this figure been out?
This figure has been out since 1999. Or, I'm sorry, 1997.
Before his daughter was born.
So 18 years this has been out.
So you can't tell me Fred Hill hasn't visited a Target or a Toys R Us in 18 years and has never seen this figure before.
Oh, he has, because I think his daughter was, how old was she?
I think it was 4 and 8.
Yeah.
So they're not.
So no, he hasn't.
Now, I understand that this might not be the best choice for him to pick up for his daughter at a 4 and 8, as opposed to, say, like a Black Widow figure.
That doesn't exist.
But for you not to be able to explain it, that's just failure on your part.
Especially now, when you can pretty much Google anything from anywhere.
Anywhere. YouTube has made videos.
If he couldn't explain it, go ask Google.
Well, the other part that I had a problem with is that he was bringing up that it was for 4 and over. The toy was rated for 4 and over. And that's only because it doesn't have a choking hazard for over 4 years old. That's like a safety, mandatory thing that they put on all toys, whatever. Mm-hmm. It's not safe for under 3 because obviously no choking hazard.
That has nothing to do with your own personal morality. If you don't think it's appropriate, don't buy it.
Right.
If you don't think that you want to involve your daughter, don't get involved. But don't bring everybody else down because of it. Because I know
We're already depressed about a lot of things Star Wars already. Don't take this away from us.
never mind
you take it
Master
personal
Jushin
now.
because he is a full-on tourist. But the simple fact of the matter is, folks, is that if you are going to make decisions for everybody else, be careful what you say. Because, you know what? There are plenty of
Good point,
people
Big
out there.
C.
Just go ahead and read on air.
And
He's
I mean,
mad
he
because
didn't say-
his parents wouldn't let him get one when he was a kid.
That he got $2. One of Fred Hill's quotes was, "I got $2. I don't need seeing that crap
Then they must not watch television at all.
at all."
Because
He's so funny.
Well, when was the last time that Return of the Jedi was on TV? Obviously, he's probably not
Every
watching Spike
Thanksgiving.
with his
And
daughters, but it's on all the time. But, I mean, it really comes down to the parents' responsibility. They don't have to make a big deal of it, but there are plenty of Star Wars collectors out there who collect toys. That's why you get the Black Series figures that are $20 a piece. And who's buying those? You're not buying them for your daughter or your son.
Yeah, not at
You're
$20 a
buying,
piece.
right?
no, it's
But, you know,
It's too expensive to take out the pack.
it really is.
And they even said that his daughters were like, "Dad, why does this doll have a chain around his neck?" He said he didn't have any answers. He was just blown away looking at it. So because he related to it sexually,
exactly.
he figured
It wasn't 50 Shades of Grey Leia.
Which I'm still waiting for that action figure.
Well, I do have to say that, like, probably 95% of the Carrie Fisher likeness of Princess Leia figures are horrible. They are absolutely horrible. They do her no justice.
and that's what I was saying. If you're
And
gonna be mad
it's
about
not,
anything,
it should be her face, because it's ugly. I love Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia, but oh my.
But damn.
It's horrible. Now, I will say that we do because we named our child after Leia, and I went on a buying spree of all the Leia stuff I could get my hands on. I do have one slave Leia costume with an R2, but it's like a Barbie. It's a Kenner Barbie
12-inch
version.
doll.
12-inch doll. Still in the package. She's not allowed to play with any of her Leia stuff. And I got it on eBay, and I really don't know what the year is on it, but it's got to be after the first appearance of the Power of the Force doll. So, which was 1997. But yeah, I mean, we were very selective over what the different dolls that we were going to buy for her. Most of them consisted of Hoth Leia or
You having
Bespin.
ceremony.
but again,
But yeah, but it was the parents' choice.
Yeah, it was your choice.
Absolutely.
You made the choice of what to buy and what to explain.
Now, if that Target only has slave Leias on the shelf, I'm sorry, that's because they ran out of everything else.
Well, let's wrap this up in a nice
Okay,
little
sorry.
Well, actually, one more thing, because Carrie Fisher actually caught wind of it.
Well, of course she did.
What
And
did she
She
say?
went on the Twitter. She's getting over something allergies. I ain't had this problem in San Diego.
Of
Yeah,
course
I know.
not.
It's the humidity.
It's Florida.
But she went to Twitter and she was like, "Slave Leia dolls are causing outrage for some parents on Fox TV." And I'm thinking, if folks are outraged now, shouldn't I have been outraged 40 years ago? Maybe I was. And the chain only enslaved me until I used the fabulous thing to kill that drooling, swollen, super tongue slug and whirl him off into infinity.
And see, the movie explains it all, and she did right.
And the fact that she
In
can
the
say that
movie.
in one coherent sentence.
Stop. Let's not go there. Thank you, Carrie Fisher.
So, Fred Hill.
I'm sorry about your damn luck.
And like I said, to wrap this up in a nice little bow, in Fred Hill's house, his kids run everything.
I don't even think they knew what they were looking at.
Yeah, but they made him stop and ask, and look now. They're famous. They're on TV.
He must know somebody at the news channel.
He emailed some lady, and that's how the story got out there.
Email me, Fred.
Yeah, email us.
You want to give that
Email me,
right
friend.
now? Go ahead, give out that email address.
That'd be agent33tde@gmail.com. Please email me, Fred, and I will.
I was supposed to say, well, we got email.
Well, apparently, we need to catch up.
I missed the memo.
You have been in San Diego way too long.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Nerdgasm, you have
I
any?
almost didn't come back.
Can I go first?
Nerdgasm. No, you can't go first.
Why does a girl always got to go second?
Oh, don't try to pull that card. That's because all the black people die first in horror movies.
Hey,
Except the LL's in it.
Damn right.
I only got two this time.
only two?
Only
Only
two?
two this
I just
time.
want one. Can I just get one?
I
That
said
every girl ever.
I only have two Nerdgasms.
All right.
And
I think people that didn't go to San Diego should go first.
I think so too.
you know what? That's actually a
Chill
good
out.
point.
I am, but maybe I could go next.
That's actually a good point. That's actually a good point. So work. You want to kick us? No, Jushin, you got a
Jushin.
Nerdgasm?
Actually, yeah. Since I wasn't going to San Diego, I spent all last week trying to keep myself positive. So I watched all my Gundams that I have, all those Gundam videos, movies. Find out that they have a new Gundam series coming out.
Okay.
Called, Iron-Blooded Orphans. Might be interesting. I think it's going to be interesting.
Of course you do. You'll check it out.
Hell yeah. War between Earth and Mars. It's right on my alley. You know, there's an anime sprinkle dash, comics, whatever.
Smurf, pinky toe.
Still don't look at aphrodisiac.
You put that on the t-shirt.
I will.
Sell us for cookie storage.
It'll get you hard.
For work. The Nerdgasm.
We go up and down in our ratings here.
No, I don't have anything.
What are you talking about? You ain't want to go first. You tell me you don't have a Nerdgasm.
I just wanted Jushin to be able to go first.
LJ
You know how
Powers
emotional he gets.
So after all of that,
After all of that, I have
Oh,
nothing.
that means I get to go?
You know you wasted time by
He's
talking
like,
to him about it.
no.
Okay.
Women
I'll
go,
wait. I'm hoping that somebody has the same one. I'll be like, yes.
the women go last.
You do realize our only mega fan is a
Is a
woman.
woman.
Fights up in here, folks.
The views and opinions of
Unless
T-Mobile.
Unless you're a
That'll
mega
be
fan,
about
then
the
you don't
first
go
and
last.
only time you
You
can
never say that, right?
I'm sure I have more moments. But
Surprisingly.
my first Nerdgasm was I crowdfunded Shenmue 3. And especially now that I found out that it might not be coming to retail stores.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It means you just gotta buy it online.
Not even online. He said it may be exclusive to the Kickstarters that they'll crowdfund it.
Well, I watch.
We'll stream it.
Okay.
It's gonna be on PS4
What?
because Sony is backing the.
No, I was saying what because that means you're getting something on PS4.
I know, right?
I got plenty of stuff on PS4.
That you have played.
Okay, let's move on.
Destiny, Shadow of Mordor,
What was the last time you played either one
Yeah.
of those?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Either one
on.
of those.
When did you play it? Last.
Before I went to San Diego.
Which one?
Hold on.
Yeah.
That could mean any time before San Diego.
It could be 6 months.
I'm glad you caught that. Yeah, I'm glad you caught it.
Anyway, what's your
second?
second Nerdgasm?
My second Nerdgasm, San Diego Comic Con.
Really?
Yes.
The whole con.
The whole damn time I was out there.
Is that on your list?
No. I had to choose something different.
Okay.
We can't all be like T1.
Because what I wanted to do wasn't
Well,
apparently
San Diego.
acceptable
Oh no.
for our entertainer or our entertainment genre. But that's okay because I picked something similar. Is it my turn?
It's
Do
your
I get to
turn.
go? Do I get to go? Oh, so women are last, David. Agent 33. Sorry.
Somehow I knew this would come back to you. I knew it. I know.
As
So
usual.
mine was the Amy Schumer, Jeek GQ cover photo shoot that she did, and she was all geeked out and all of the Star Wars stuff.
And yes, she did have a slave Leia costume.
However, Disney is about to start suing because they did not give permission, and they found it inappropriate, and they did not like it, and they are not really commenting further because I'm pretty sure they're going to find legal action with GQ.
Dang, that's
Let me just put that out there. I found that today.
See,
so we know who Mr. Hill works for now, huh?
So it was like the Nerdgasm, Nerdcompoop all in one. But
and
I love Amy
unfortunately,
Schumer.
this is where Disney having hands control of the Star Wars franchise is bad news because in Lucas' hands, he would have saw this as humorous and funny, you know, as an homage to Star Wars. He wouldn't have found this offensive at all. Disney, on the other hand,
well, his daughter's an MMA fighter.
She's also 3 times and looks like a donut. But, you know.
Now, maybe, but I'm just
You're actually right, too.
Anyway, let's just put that out there.
Agent 33?
Oh, nerdgasm. I had a nerdgasm in the fact that I actually was able to complete a Smurfing article this week. Folks, on Sunday there will be a new review of the Star Wars novel Dark Disciple coming to you via the direct edition, and I got to finish it today, and oh my goodness, it was so good.
Really? Was it good?
Is that going to be on our website?
Yes, it will.
Yes, indeed.
And
young
what
man.
is that website?
thedirectedition.com.
This was one involved in a side adventure?
Yes, thank you for paying attention.
If you want to borrow it, he owns it. I bought it on. You can borrow it if you want to. I love it.
So it just wraps up the Clone Wars television series.
It actually takes the 8 episodes that were supposed to appear in season 6 of the Clone Wars, and is written from those 8 episodes. It was written by Katie Lucas, which is the daughter of George Lucas, and a couple others. Dave Filoni, who was the director of the Clone Wars series.
How you know this?
Because I am just that good,
now,
my friend.
Now, I thought that season 6 was released on Netflix for the Clone Wars series.
The lost episodes were.
Yeah.
But these episodes were supposed to be the first 8 episodes of the season 6.
Okay. So they didn't chop that in with the rest of it.
So all you direct edition fans, check out on Sunday when we upload the review. You'll be able to see exactly which episodes they were supposed to be.
Get him, Agent.
That was my nerdgasm. You should have seen me because, unfortunately, I had to divide my time between my actual paying job,
your breadwinner,
and my loving job.
There you have it.
And we all have to do that.
And if I do say so myself, it was quite analytical, but emotional and sprinkled with a Smurf toes. How do you say that?
Smurf pinky toe.
Smurf pinky toe
the smallest
of
toe.
love.
The smallest toe.
So, check out the article on www.thedirectedition.com.
Hey, he is super excited.
I see that.
I love when he has that emotion right there.
The sad part about it is this book review, I actually wrote more words than on one of my term papers in college.
Don't feel bad. I feel the exact same way when I wrote that article about the Batman Superman trailer. Somehow that thing ended up 7 pages. I think it was just all pictures.
I think you fell asleep and just randomly.
I was holding in the keyboard. Probably. You accepted it though. I don't know.
I edited it. So.
I heard there was an editing.
There's always a page.
He chopped and screwed.
So 7 pages there is about
7 pages down.
2.5 paragraphs, folks.
Wouldn't fit it all on the website, Travis.
Well, that's opposite of the article I turned in.
Hey, no. I did the exact opposite with Arrow. Hey, look.
Well, you did, but that was when Shoggy was uploaded.
Oh, hey,
I turned in 2 paragraphs, got a whole page out of it.
Look,
I was like, go ahead, Shoggy.
I turned in an article for the Arrow, J. Jonah Jameson here. Send it back. I need more fluff.
He said,
Man, that's all I got. That's all I
you don't
can
know that
find.
this man deals in fluff only?
It's not that difficult when I would say, hey, send me a minimum of 3 paragraphs. And you send me a paragraph. I need my flow. And it's not just you.
You know what I said?
I said the same thing to Agent when he sent me you sent me the pictures when you walked in the Barnes and Noble.
No, that would be the DAC.
It came from your email or your text message.
Just because it came from my text message does not mean
that just means
that I was
that's
the
the phone she
author
had
of
in her
such.
hand.
That I was the author of such
It
said.
wasn't me.
Well,
It's mine.
submittal.
But I
Either
didn't
way,
write that.
Jushin wasn't the only one.
Hey, I write my articles on Facebook,
It wasn't.
and he has told me to correct one of them before.
You need to calm J. Jonah Jameson down. I'm just saying.
I go over
He
it.
Hey,
strives for
I
perfection.
went back. I did my job. I went back. I made that thing a little bit bigger. You know what I said to him as soon as
I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing I told work. I don't mind you putting stuff up there, but just know I got veto power.
Hey, you know what? You can just tell me. Next time, I'm just gonna reject it. You know what? Screw it. I'm not even gonna write the damn thing.
Well, that's why he can't tell you he's gonna reject it, because you'll say screw it. I'm not gonna write it. So if
It's a whole lot easier to ask him for. I need more fluff.
No, next time he says, I'm just not even gonna do it.
hey, if ever you see a post on Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and then it disappears, know it wasn't me.
I guess that's why he gets the title editor-in-chief.
I don't even check those things.
No, I'm saying that to the fans out there.
Just let y'all know. Veto! It'll happen. I don't know why y'all looking at me. I'm trying to give the best to our fans. That's all I'm trying to do. They understand.
I understand.
All right,
so since we're giving the best, can we move on to comics?
We got comics.
Oh, goodness.
Moving on to comics. So there's a new Cyborg series coming out.
So I see.
July 22nd. It's being written by David Walker. And he's upgrading Cyborg. Because he's saying when he read Cyborg as a kid, the cybernetic part, the sonic blaster, that was all stuff that was science fiction to him. Stuff that was futuristic, that hasn't come out yet. He said, but now with the advancements in prosthetic limbs and other technology,
He should be better.
He should be better. So, of course, when he's doing his series of Cyborg, that's what he's trying to do. The art's going to be by Ivan Reyes and Joe Prada.
Mm-hmm.
And the revamp, because with Cyborg being one of the highest profile characters now, and I got to say it's about time. For the longest, he was just Teen Titans material.
It's about damn time.
It's about damn time. But now he's ranked up there with Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. Hell, part of the Justice League now. You can't. In the comics nowadays, you can't look at the Justice League without having Cyborg.
Yeah.
Y'all really that into a paraplegic who basically given the machine that can work and walk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I don't really care one way or the other. Shoot him with electric,
I understand. That's because he's dark skinned. We get it.
You put him with an EMP, right at turkey. Do down.
So he's also going to introduce new threats and try to address some of the violence that's facing African Americans today, such as
Police?
I don't think Cyborg will take a beat like that.
The cops. They are his number one enemy.
But he actually made a pretty good point where he said that, if Cyborg was walking down the street today in Chicago or New York, he would be considered like the greatest weapon on the streets at that time.
Yeah.
So they would look at him in a different light. So that's what he's going to try to address.
I don't know. If he's been around this long and he's a known hero, I think cops would give him more leeway. Not just reaction on another, another brother looking like he's got some heavy firepower.
Yeah, that's what we like to expect. But then again, there's always going to be somebody who hasn't heard or doesn't believe what they see.
There's always going to be a Mr. Hill.
who hasn't seen Star Wars in the 40 years that it's been around.
Yeah, I know people that haven't seen Star Wars.
My daughter hadn't seen Star Wars, but it's sitting right up there on my PlayStation, so we're gonna watch it.
Let me know when you watch it, so I can take mine over there too.
All right.
Get both of them down.
Okay.
So, but the thing about Cyborg now is he wakes up and he has this new technology. He doesn't know how he got it. So he's on the hunt of finding out where he got this slimmer physique, this upgraded power, and why he's bringing so many villains in after him.
Okay. So basically, Cyborg's been hacked or given
So he's
an upgrade.
You go Cyborg?
But if you don't know how you've been given an upgrade.
Look, we're talking about a man who was a planet, okay? He was Cybertron for a time then.
When was he Cybertron?
Justice League versus Teen Titans. Yeah, he was a planet. He was practically a planet. He was gold, but he was gold then.
For somebody you don't like, you sure got some information on him. I like that, researcher. Go ahead.
I've got the comic book.
Like when the researcher gets involved.
But, you know, Ivan Reyes, his art gives me a reason to read the comic.
Now, is this the same artist that did the cover? Or is this what we're showing on Twitch right now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I like that.
So they're not pulling the okie doke on you.
Okay.
Where they get Adam Hughes on the cover and give you
Charlie
Sam
Brown.
Smith on the inside.
The singer?
Yes. Exactly.
Stick to singing, Sam.
So, and in other news, along with all the other Inhuman comics that are coming out, they decided to bring Crystal back.
Crystal,
who was married to Quicksilver for a time. They had a daughter,
Oh, the Inhuman.
Luna, Crystal the Inhuman.
Okay.
He's here, but he's not listening.
Keep talking.
It's going to be in the new series, all new Inhumans.
All new, all different?
No, just all new.
Not the Uncanny.
Oh, okay.
Uncanny is going to be separate. Uncanny Inhumans is going to be separate. And this all just going along with Marvel trying to hype up the Inhumans for the movie that's coming out.
5 years later.
Yeah. And they're also in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right?
Yeah.
They're in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Next, I think it's Inhuman War next season or something else. But that's the way it looks like it's gearing towards.
So they're in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Some new comics are coming out. They're bringing new Inhumans.
And when does the movie drop?
Inhumans. And that's about 2019.
Or 20, actually. 2020.
2020. So we're supposed to remember this.
Yeah.
Yes, in 5 years. You're supposed to remember.
Or we'll be so well versed that they'll smurf it up in the movie.
When the movie comes out, that's not what happened. Not that we ever do that.
No, we don't do that.
Y'all need to stop.
Hey, I'm just saying. When the material's good, they don't stick with it.
For some reason.
See, Harley Quinn, Joker, Batman, Suicide Squad. That doesn't mix.
We gonna get to that.
That's not the Suicide Squad.
We gonna get to that.
That's Batman and the Outsiders.
We gonna get to that. They did have Katana on there.
See. Watch. It's Suicide Squad, a.k.a. Batman and the Outsiders.
We're not there yet.
It's like Captain America, Civil War, Avengers 2.5.
Yeah.
So, along with the all-new Inhumans, they're also showing up in Uncanny Inhumans with Marvel. Karnak is in his own series. And they've been added to the Uncanny Avengers, too, as part of the team. So, now, each month, Marvel and DC throw some solicitations out there.
Yeah.
Of what's upcoming in their series. And we try to go through them and pick out some bits of information that stick out to us. Well, apparently this month, for the books that are coming out in October, it's going to be right after Secret Wars ended right after this kicked off the whole new DCU that they're trying to.
Are we talking about Marvel or DC?
They're both doing it, so it's really
all different.
It's all new, different comic universe.
So when one does, the other does.
Yes.
Collusion.
They've been in bed for years.
You know, DC, the people in charge of DC and Marvel sat down together and launched and said, "We're going to do this. You know what? I think we can do that too. But this is how we going to do it. You know, that's not a bad idea. But I think I can do this and make it really spin. Ooh, that's a good idea."
So what is it? Marvel universe, and then DC now has universe as well, or the multiverse. All
DC's got the multiverse.
Yeah, DC has the multiverse.
Marvel's got their own. It's been apparently 8 times.
Okay.
So Marvel just went through their crisis that DC has gone through 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. Marvel got that first. DC's like, we've been doing this for years. This is like our 12th time doing this.
Because first it was Crisis on Infinite Earth with DC, and then Infinity Crisis, which destroyed the multiverse, then brought it back, then only whittled it down to 52 multi-universes.
I get it now.
So
it's called Let's Start Back Over from One.
A reboot?
Yes. Hey! We can't call it that anymore. We'll just destroy a universe and then bring it back.
But DC's been doing it for years. Like, the 70s, they've been having these crises, so.
Well, they call it a crisis.
Oh, yeah, the last time they said it was crisis, the final crisis. They put final crisis. We're not doing this again. Oh, wait a minute. They just did it this summer.
These reboots.
They just called it something else. They're like, let's call it Convergence. Can't call it Crisis.
We can't call it Crisis, so we're going to call it Convergence.
But Marvel's still going with almost the same title.
Hey, Marvel's like, you know what? We can call it Crisis.
They're like, we can call it Civil War again.
Yeah,
we can call it E for Extinction instead of Extinction Agenda.
We'll call it Secret Wars.
Yeah.
But this is the third Secret Wars.
But they came out with a Civil War comic.
No, the fourth.
No, it's the third. It's the third.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up.
Thank you, research.
Oh, research guy.
Hey.
If you, she's okay.
Really? You didn't say nothing about it. Because I know it's coming.
It's coming.
I was just saying.
It won't be long, folks.
That you are supposed to be doing.
So just some few things that stuck out when Marvel and DC released their solicitation for October.
Okay.
The first thing was that the World War II heroes are returning to justice. And these are World War heroes like Sergeant Rock, Enemy Ace, Creature Commandos, who've been a part of DC since the 30s, but haven't been seen probably since
the 30s.
Yeah, since the 30s.
And why do we want to see them again? Why do we want to see them?
Because it was pretty much what DC made their kickoff from. This is where they started their comic lineup.
Okay.
These World War II stories.
There have been 4 Secret Wars. There were Secret Wars in '84, Secret Wars 2 in '85. In 2004, they did the Secret Wars. It was built on like the armor of the villains who had cybernetic armor and stuff like that.
Yeah, it introduced
most
Daisy
people slept through that one.
I had it because it was pretty tight art.
The third one introduced Daisy Johnson, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Who's now known as Quake, who's also part of Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And all the covers were drawn by
Gabriel.
Agent 33 slept through that one.
You weren't sleeping at the time. What was it, 2005?
No, he was sleeping with the DAC.
I know, right? That's what I was saying. You weren't sleeping at the time. You were doing something.
I have a miniseries if you want to read it while you're awake.
I've been trying to get our short boxes for how many weeks now?
That's because you won't go in there and get some.
I said I have it. I didn't say I'm getting it for you.
I just grabbed some stuff.
Don't clinch up.
You just grab.
You trying to move all that, you gonna get yourself a hernia.
If you want something, you need to help yourself.
And I told you, I'm like, look. I'm talking to
I know. I got no room for that.
See, you know what? A couple of years ago, I actually offered to categorize and sort all of Master Jushin stuff in the hopes of that there could be some.
Or T1 Mobile?
No, it was Master Jushin's in the hopes of pilfering
I saw right through that.
Possibly pilfering select titles. Apparently, he saw through my ruse.
Yes, nice choice of words, ruse.
and formally, cannot take me off on that offer.
Sorry, I can do
He declined.
If you would just sign it out like at the library, he probably wouldn't have had a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's
If I'd
okay.
have got my hands on it, he wouldn't remember what he had and what he didn't.
So
Just sign out one for every 5 then.
DAC, what you're saying is that I need a sign out sheet.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Sign out sheet, take pictures.
I have tracking
Damn
devices
all of
on
y'all.
mine.
All of our
I'm gonna have to
comics
get you
right now.
a
That was-
T1 mobile card.
That was my diabolical scheme, and I let it out early.
Sorry, that's your
I'm
loss.
gonna get you a
You
T1
never-
mobile card so you can check out some issues.
You never ever let your diabolical scheme out.
Yeah, you got caught monologuing.
You
I
thought
thought that was
you
in
thought
my
that was
head.
all in your head, didn't you?
Did I just say that?
Stupid thought bubbles.
We heard it.
It's like Peter from Family Guy. Dang it! I knew it was you. That's our dynamic.
We got you.
No, now remember when a few weeks ago, a few months ago, this whole thing about Superman with his new costume,
Oh,
jeans
yeah.
and the
The
t-shirt,
Superboy outfit he's wearing?
the Superboy outfit that he's wearing, where apparently there was a reason for that. He's sort of been depowered.
Yeah.
And which is what I didn't know, but
Again,
Did he get married?
No.
'Cause that's usually how we get depowered.
No. I think it started with his new power. They introduced the new power, and all of a sudden now he's got no powers.
yeah, he had this solar flare ability, which used up all of his stored solar energy from the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So now, for some reason, he has no power. And
Oh, this is the one that used to catch the cabs and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
so he can't go out and suntan for a little bit?
no, it takes a little bit more than that to build up all that. You know,
Apparently.
you got that
He can't-
yearning built up for
he can't-
35 years.
He
and
can't
just,
fly out to the sun
woo! Might make your head
and
pop off.
suntan.
40-year-old virgin?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just one gigantic nerd gap.
Honestly,
and then it's
I
done.
think they just need to get rid of power. I think it kind of just it made no sense because now, like you said, it opened a doorway for this depowered evolution.
Retire the Superman.
They did that once before.
It's their cash
in the
cow.
90s.
Yeah, that is a cash cow. They're
Yeah,
not
he
going to that.
is a flag, just like Captain America. Well, no,
They-
not Captain America.
They
They
franchise
killed
tagged him.
Brought him back. They
They
gave it on
killed
somebody
Superman
else.
too.
Huh?
They killed Superman too.
But they can't
Oh, I
pass
know.
on
I
him
have
now.
that issue.
Well, they did try to pass on him.
And Batman.
They had 4 Supermen.
Batman's never died.
Yes, the
One
Man
turned out
of
to be
Steel.
evil.
Superboy.
The other guy turned out to be a cyborg. Not cyborg.
That was the Man of
He's like
Steel.
a bio
Robot.
construct.
That's the
Cyborg,
Man of Steel,
Superman.
right?
No, Man of Steel
No,
was,
that was,
John
John
Henry
Henry.
Irons.
That's right.
And
Yeah, they cloned Superboy.
just to let you know,
What?
DAC, Batman's never died.
Okay,
The Man of Tomorrow was
they
something like
broke
a
his
clone.
back and they did not actually kill him. You're right, but in 500, Bane broke his back. I have that issue,
Mm-hmm.
and they thought he was going to be dead, but they did not.
It
Kill
was
him. You're right.
Bring back Asriel.
Stop your mouth right now.
Do it now.
Stop
And
it.
you know
do
why?
like Azrael,
And you
don't
know
you?
why
Hell
he's
no,
never
he doesn't.
died? You know why he's
You know-
never died?
You know he's black now, right?
Because he's Batman.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
Because there
How cool
are
is it to say
more than one.
Asriel?
There could be more than one Batman.
Cool.
There is more than one Batman. Did you guys not see the Batman Beyond?
We Are Robin?
No, Batman Beyond, the little animated TV show.
I have it on DVD.
Anyway.
Terry McGinnis?
Wait, yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing like the
Invisible
The
push-up.
wheelchair? Is that a
the
wheelchair?
That's what it was. It was the wheelchair motion where he's rolling around
That's
in
a
the
damn
wheelchair.
shame because Bruce was never in a wheelchair.
Well,
He had
apparently
the
that
cane.
Batman was in a
No,
wheelchair.
he had a cane.
He did have a cane.
He also had a wheelchair in Batman Beyond.
They called him Big Daddy King.
Are we gonna bring that up? Somebody get that music. Cue that music up.
I'm not doing that.
Because
Yeah, because the
Candyman.
research guy would not do that.
You don't want to be the Candyman?
So
You're the one that
who
always talks
sold
about
Batman?
Skittles
Who
and
sold
stuff.
Superman out?
Skittles is different.
Gummy bears?
It's supposed to be answered in October who sold Superman out. Because, you know, his identity was revealed. At first I thought it was Louis Lane. which
they said it was Lois Lane had revealed his identity to the world.
but they say there's a lot more to it than that, and which is supposed to be revealed in October, because now all of the villains are coming after Clark Kent while he's depowered.
Well, who wouldn't? If you knew who it was, why wouldn't you get him?
Well,
If I was a villain, I'd get him, right?
So,
Now, how do they know he's depowered?
Because somebody told them.
Because he's riding on a motorcycle. Hey, man used to leap tall buildings in a single bound.
with
Now,
the S on
Now that
his chest.
dude can't even cross the street.
now he's got to stop at the red light like you and me.
I know why he's depowered.
He out there broadcasting it. He got an S t-shirt on and he riding a motorcycle and they're like, that looks like
Yeah, that's him.
I know why he's depowered. There's no more phone booths. He can't go change. They
Yeah,
got, they got,
Good point.
He's not in the Doctor Who universe. You know, he's got to like find something in the U.S. They don't have
He
any.
can't call the TARDIS.
and no more phone booth.
no
He
more
should find
phone
like
booths.
a restroom.
You did it someone else. I'd lose my power too.
You can't change in the porta potty. I'm sorry.
No, he can change in the
There's some
family
bad
restroom.
stuff going on in there.
There's never nothing good going on.
Although now they're going to the unisex bathroom, so I mean, like anybody could go in there and come
So
out.
look, see,
So
that's
wait,
gonna,
he's transgender?
that's gonna give it away right there. You walk into Target as Clark Kent. They got cameras in there. Just let you. You walk into Target and Clark Kent walk into the bathroom.
Whoa. Robot has
Well, they already know who he is anyway, so that's how the secret came out.
It wasn't Lois Lane. It was a Target camera.
You know what? It doesn't really matter to him because he's not dating Lois Lane. He's actually dating Wonder Woman.
Which is another point that I had. I mean, if you're depowered and all your villains are coming up with, who better to shack up with than Wonder Woman?
But he was shacking with him before.
Hey.
Yeah, you're right.
So who's the side chick?
Lois Lane.
Is he the side chick now?
Yeah.
I mean,
Now he is.
Now he is the side chick.
because obviously Lois Lane has more power than him. Wonder Woman has more.
Hey, Jimmy Olsen was on the cover, standing in front of him, I think.
Why would you bring him up?
Doing what?
Hey, I'm just.
Why would you go that way?
That's how bad it's gotten. They thought that was a good cover idea. Jimmy Olsen standing in front of Superman protecting him.
Oh, so he has to be protected by his pal?
Yeah, he's got to be protected by his buddy.
He worked with me.
Okay. Well, the next one that caught my eye was this Batman and Robin Eternal that's coming out in October.
Is that a movie?
It's the
It's
series.
a comic.
It's the first I've heard of.
Batman and Robin Eternal. Is this a reboot of Batman and Robin?
It's supposed to be a 26-issue weekly series, and it's supposed to center around a mysterious case from Batman and Robin's past.
Him and Dick Grayson.
Him and Dick Grayson. Grayson's supposed to take center stage in the story, which is
Can I ask, is he supposed to be in the hoe shorts, or is he supposed to have the...
I was going to say, did he get outed on Jerry Springer?
he's
Wow.
still secret agent man.
He got the fairy wing. He got the fairy shoes.
No?
So it's something that happened in the past with Batman and Robin, and it's making its way. It's something to do with human trafficking.
Oh, I can
Mobile,
tell
just
this is going.
to let you know, Nightwing just checked in on Twitch.
What's up, Nightwing?
I just got to say right now, human trafficking, Batman and Robin, this sounds like dirty stuff already.
You know he's looking to download that shit right now. Right now.
I already know the motions of human trafficking. I just haven't done it. I haven't found the right people to help me move the material. That's all.
I can help you. Oh.
I think this is a good time for the disclaimer. Disclaimer, please.
You couldn't even get it out.
I'm just like, what?
I wasn't even listening.
Disclaimer, please.
I wasn't even listening, but I know it's warranted. So the views and opinions of Massachusetts do not directly reflect those of direct edition. One day we're going to get that recorded. Hit play.
Well, one show it's gonna be playing the whole show.
Just need somebody to help me move the container. Hey, what do you say in Daredevil?
I don't know.
You either be nice, and I give you the bucket, or you go in there without it.
I will tell you something that we binge watched the Daredevil series while we were in California. And
On Netflix.
Yes, we did. I now have the $11.99 a month freaking Netflix account. Blah blah blah.
And 4 accounts.
And 4 accounts.
Yeah, I'm about to upgrade.
Not 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, film.
Yes. So Agent 33's
So
new
basically-
catchphrase is.
Everybody in the house.
Oh yeah, everybody in the house got their own, and Agent 33 and I share. So Agent 33's new catchphrase is,
I'm delicious.
and I'm like, I can't even.
Why would you think that was okay to say?
Right?
Do
Hey,
you hear what comes out of your mouth?
Yes.
At least
and
I'm
I'm okay with it. You should know this.
at least I'm on this side of the table, so he wasn't facing me when he said
Seriously,
I know, that's-
man, he was looking right at me.
And you know, I don't agree with you, Charleston. Why would you think?
Are you saying acts of God?
Why would you even think that was okay
Because
to
he wants
say?
people to eat him alive. I mean, eat him up. I don't know.
I don't
was
even
like,
think that.
why?
He came in thinking he was sexual chocolate.
Hey man,
Sexual chocolate in the building, ladies and
It might be
gentlemen.
chocolate, right? I don't know.
how's that even gonna work? Call me delicious? No, no, I'm not gonna.
Hey, we are not calling a grown man delicious, okay?
Okay.
Hey, what's up, D?
That's all you got out of us.
Sorry, I had to share that one because it was eating me up inside.
But
Because he's delicious.
See? Told ya! Told ya!
look, that might work for her. That ain't gonna work for the rest of us. That ain't never gonna work for the rest of us. We gonna be like, oh snap! Did you see what Agent 33 did?
Hey,
Because
see
he's
what
delicious.
delicious.
First of all, you can take that word and put it on a bus to China.
But not our bus to China. Not our bus. No. It's gotta get another bus altogether.
They'll be taking the boat to Russia.
Oh man.
Okay, I just want to get that out of the way. Thank you.
She's been waiting.
Hey, I can't wait for this camera. I cannot
I know,
wait.
because-
I cannot wait.
We're working on that, and hopefully in the next 2 weeks we're gonna have a camera that we've picked out to get on here. So everybody else can see us.
It's gonna be wild.
And everybody will understand.
Why what?
Why you're delicious?
What was that?
We ain't never gonna understand that.
They already know what you look
Hey,
like.
I'm here, but I'm not
And that
here.
pose isn't helping. That pose isn't helping.
Okay, moving on.
Alright, so
Delicious over there.
Question?
You need to tone down.
the fall comics. That's where we were at. So
Turn that down.
DC's adding more mature readers line.
Uh-oh.
So they adding 4 fresh new number 1 that are mature readers coming, which I'm glad to see because comics always have carried this stipulation that they're
Just for kids.
just for kids.
Yeah.
And usually DC's not one to jump into their mature readers line, which is why they started the
So
vertical
guess what?
imprint.
Guess what'll happen now?
Marvel's gonna start one.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they already
They've
did.
done it before.
Marvel
Yeah.
Max. Marvel Max is supposed to be there, the mature readers line.
well apparently they won't have a Star Wars. I'm just saying that, they can't
Yeah,
get over
I
all
got
that
one
stuff.
down there. The Marvel Max, they did it a long time ago. It was Luke Cage, and had a fair amount of ass and titties in there.
Man, that's the one I got to take home.
No, he had it was on the list, not in your box. Is it in the box or is it on the
No,
list?
it's down there on that bottom shelf.
Oh, okay.
And some notable creators are also pitching in, like Gail Simone, Ryan Kelly, Darwin Cook, Mike Elred.
Darwin Cook.
They're all like jumping onto this mature readers line for DC.
We know.
The 4 new books that are coming out is called Art Op, Clean Room, Survivors Club, and The Twilight Children.
They don't sound like any women. Twilight Children. Okay, that sounds interesting.
So I didn't put the descriptions in there today. I figured it'd be too long.
Yeah.
But if you
wanna know, look
yeah,
it up.
yeah, go on and check them out.
So one thing that wasn't on our exact list of things to talk about that's coming out this fall is the Star Wars Shattered Empire #1 coming out, and I think I believe it's September.
Is that
Yeah,
the
it's supposed to be in
crossover?
September.
with
That is going to be the
Darth Vader?
one where after the second Death Star has been destroyed, the Emperor is dead, the
It's
galaxy
supposed to fill in and tell what's the
celebrates. So
history
what
of the
happens
government
next?
after Return of the Jedi.
Right.
And from what I understand, Widget 2 is supposed to be a major character in
And it's supposed to help bridge the gap between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of bridging they're doing because they're doing that with Battlefront.
Well, this is only the first book. There's going to be others, and like that, they're only just trying to
Well, it's
bridge
just
the
a
gap.
comic, though.
Yeah, I think Aftermath is supposed to be the book, though, right?
Well, yeah.
Aftermath is the book.
Yes.
It comes out September.
But the
before
Shattered Empire is going to be a comic.
So aren't they coming out with 20 additional books that's going to bridge the gap between?
Yeah, I'm sure they probably are because they got to start
But
over.
they all come over
When you
after.
get rid of all the stuff that happened between,
already.
Right?
you gotta fill the gap
They're
and make
using
more
long.
money.
They're using long now.
$4.4 billion. They gotta make up that shit somewhere.
And the Emperor Palpatine.
Wait a minute, how much money?
Language.
$4.4 billion. I said $1 billion.
I know, I at least contributed $1,000.
Oh, I'm
That's
pretty
it?
sure I've contributed more than
Before
that.
that, it was a 5-figure discount everywhere I could go.
Oh,
And that's Massachusetts. If you want to find them, you can.
And if they're in so type people,
Just saying.
I apologize for even asking.
Well, you know,
And I'm apologizing to the fans.
I know we're still on comics. and
Wow,
we're trying to
I thought
do
we were all about truth and honesty in here.
I know we're trying to do the upcoming stuff, but I was really disappointed that Star Wars number 7 hasn't come out yet. It was first released at the beginning of June. Number 6 was released at the beginning of June last month, and it is not out, and it's not coming out until the end of July this month. So I'm like, Star Wars number 7
So why was
is
it
never
pushed back?
coming out.
Who's the artist?
I don't care. And you know what? I don't even care about Star Wars number 7 after I found out that it started to give me the conclusion that I want about the Princess Leia Han, and Han is freaking white.
Yeah.
I want to shoot that bitch. I mean,
But that's
You can
allowed.
say that's one of the words, fairly. I don't
I'm
ever use it.
I'm just saying.
I need you to calm down, sir.
I have never been so upset in my life until I read on one of the Facebook pages for Star Wars about the spoiler for number 6, and I was like, Agent 33, we got to go to a comic shop today. It came out today. We got to get Star Wars number 6. He read it to me in the car, and I was like, yeah, and you know what? I can't even. And then we were like really upset. I had to call Master Jushin, and nobody could help me deal with my drama of
You're
her
an internal conflict.
I think you
It
sent,
was so
I think you sent me a
horrible.
text that day
You
too.
went
Yeah, we
angry.
did.
See, when you went angry, where I was just like, you got, that's it.
I was like, I can't even.
Like, hey, look, I'm holding out hope for this movie because if it doesn't hold out, I swear I'm just gonna give it up. I'm like I'm done. I'm not gonna rate it.
And Agent 33 was like, you just gotta have hope, and I was like, screw that.
Faith.
They just like broke up the best
Gotta have faith.
like freaking relationship in the world, galaxy, whatever. I don't care in the universe.
Well, you know what? With
Why you gotta ruin
with
that?
everything being thrown out, it does give rise to a lot of possibilities. I mean, they already brought back Chewbacca.
Where'd he
we
go?
had to talk about Chewbacca
Sarcasm.
last week too.
That is the artist.
I'm thinking maybe we'll see some more Mara Jade.
No, you probably won't ever
No.
see Mara Jade.
Probably because they're probably gonna go with new characters all together. There's no telling that they'll even bring it in.
That's even my bigger heartache because I named my daughter after Mara Jade. How you gonna do that to me?
why you gotta start that?
My
You know
bad.
what?
Why you gotta start
I take full blame.
Why you gotta start?
I take full
It's
blame
a
for
good
that.
thing that I am named boys after like Jason and Luke
Anakin.
or Ben.
I think she needs to get this out. So,
Ben
I'm
would
trying
have been
to help
alright.
you out.
Yeah.
This is
They can't
vocal
lose
therapy.
Ben. He's in the
No,
movie.
Can you imagine this on the ride home?
This is vocal
Obi-Wan,
therapy.
he does also like he's in the movies.
No, I'm saying, but not
You
Ben Skywalker, not Mara Jade and Luke.
Oh,
Hey, but
Ben.
you have a way out though. You can pull that shirt off and be like, no, you can pull that shirt off on the way home and be like, baby, I'm delicious.
See how that works? See how that works?
Again.
Already. Got one on board.
doing
It
that.
doesn't work.
Got one on board. Already.
As I said before, again, that works with her,
No, it doesn't.
When
I
would you
told him
ever
that
do
was
that with
ridiculous
us?
too.
If you pull your shirt off and tell her, baby, I'm delicious. That's at least 1, 2, 3 aspects.
And the same reaction that you guys had was the laugh out loud. I had that same. I was like, how would you say that?
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
She didn't have that reaction.
No.
She was like, hell yeah, you are.
Damn right.
Where's the whipped cream?
Don't worry. It'll catch on. It'll catch on.
I think
And when somebody in public comes up and say, you know what, you must be Agent 33. You are so delicious.
You know what?
Vindication all around.
If somebody ever comes up to you and says that, I will give you your $25 back.
Hey, I bet.
Damn, I've been waiting for that shit for years.
I just want to say that I think that is, he's confused because we went to the Adult Swim Presents little tent and there was a meat wad under the dome. And I think that whatever he heard inside that trippy experience that we had was what he's referring to as delicious. He thinks he's delicious because I think Meat Wad said it to him.
When Adabisi grabbed him by the back of his neck and say, I heard you delicious, he'll change his name.
The sweet and sour.
Don't say you heard it wrong.
Hey, he gonna be like, that was him.
I heard you delicious. No. That's delicious. That's delicious.
That one over there. Say that shit. Right over there.
You gonna throw out one of my nose, be like, hey, be like, huh? Yeah. Here's the one.
Alright,
That's him.
anytime the Agent 33 posts anything, make sure you do the hashtag I'm delicious. I can't do it because I have to go home with him. But anybody
That's alright.
else
Y'all can't do it either.
Oh, man.
Not trying.
There's only one person up in here.
Oh, man.
Oh,
You got that, sir. You got that benchmark.
Hold on, let's try. Let's try. 1 minute, please. Miss Moneypenny. Could you call Miss Moneypenny in here, please? We're gonna put this to the test. See if I can
delicious.
if I can take some of the power of Agent 33 in here. We're gonna see what kind of reaction we can get.
Go ahead.
Miss Moneypenny.
Can you come in for a second?
I just want to tell you.
You gotta come in. All the way in.
So Miss Moneypenny, say hey to the fans out there. Say hey.
Hey.
So we just wanted to tell you that baby, I'm delicious. And for those of you
needed a camera,
and for those of you who can't see,
She was drooling from
you
all
lie.
the way to the floor at delicious. Oh my goodness!
And she was drooling from laughter.
Halo 5
Put your face. Put your clothes back on. Put your clothes back on. See? Told you.
That was the worst lie.
I thought you were going to laugh, but you didn't. And I'm very impressed because I laughed hysterically when Agent 33 first told me that he was delicious. And I was like, what?
Agent 33 wants that to be his new name.
No, not my name.
That's his catchphrase.
That's his catchphrase. Agent 33 hashtag. Does the baby go with it too?
Oh, yeah.
So it's Agent 33 hashtag baby I'm delicious.
Right along with I'm delicious like candy corn and marshmallows.
That's after a splash of baby oil and a shot of powder.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness, where the hell were we?
We
were at Star Wars comic not coming out. That's where we were at.
Oh,
I think we left off on the solicitation of the DC.
yes.
Let me go ahead and jump through that real quick. They're switching the creative team to Detective Comics. Yeah, Francis Manapul and Brian Bucciolato.
Did you say menopause?
Yeah.
Something like that.
They're going to be leaving Detective Comics, and who's replacing them is Peter Tomasi and Marcio Takara.
Tomasi did Green Lanterns.
He did Green Lantern, and he hasn't been on Batman since before they started the New 52. Yeah. So it's kind of his return to Batman. Okay. Jumping into Marvel, They did announce that the Gamora solo series was coming out at New York Comic Con, but in Marvel's October solicitation, she is the only Guardian that's not mentioned. So there's been no word on when her solo series is going to come out. I'm now sensing, because remember there was no Gamora action figures out. And
None.
with no Black Widow action figures.
None.
And now it seems like she's taking a similar turn in the comics. Because she's not appearing in the Guardians of the Galaxy series, and they haven't mentioned when her solo series is going to come out. And they even, Brian Michael Bendis wrote out Angela. He wrote out Angela in the series and Captain Marvel.
Is there a way we can talk to this guy?
Let's make it happen.
Want to?
We can send the invite.
When I say we,
you mean excluding Massachusetts?
yes.
I understand.
Because you know I'm like Uncle Ruckus. I'll throw a brick at him first.
Exactly. I know what you mean. Work.
I just like to know what his mindset is of why.
I can tell you what his mindset is. It's assemble, disassemble, reassemble, disassemble again, all new, all different, uncanny, spectacular. It's just like
That's exactly what he does
he's
too.
just mixing adjectives and it's like a fresh coat of paint. So he thinks.
He thinks because he throws another adjective in front of it, it'll make it different. It'll make it interesting.
It doesn't.
Now that his thought process is, well, Avengers has never been uncanny, so let's call them the Uncanny Avengers. When that's been associated with the X-Men for how long?
Yeah.
Since they came out. 1961? Yeah. I mean, come on now. Just because they've never been uncanny doesn't mean they need to be uncanny. They are the Avengers. They are they are the first line of defense and the last line of defense. That's what they are.
You get past them, we smurf.
Exactly. That's it. There don't need to be nothing else. Get back to telling stories like that.
So, and Howard Chaykin and actually Dominic Fortune are coming back to comics too. Howard Chaykin took a step off to Marvel, yeah. He took a little, not really time off, but he's been doing his own thing. He's kind of one of the dirty boys of comics.
Okay.
But in October, he's going to be making his way back to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
He used to write Hawkgirl.
And he's bringing back a character that he created in the 70s for Marvel, Dominic Fortune.
Okay.
Peter Quill.
I heard about this.
Is leaving the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What? That was for my fans. Well, not my fans, but the fans.
In the series, he's going to be taking over the Emperor as Emperor of Spartak. So he's leaving the Guardians. Now, supposedly 2 members are supposed to step up. One of them's Rocket.
Rocket don't need to step up.
Which
he's been debombed since.
Yeah, I don't see Rocket as the leader type.
But he has an idea.
Oh, he's got many. He's got many. And right behind that, you've got a big ass gun.
He's alright. Ass is allowed.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, he's got a big ass gun.
So Rocket's gonna step up. Then who else?
Well, that's our next.
That's the question mark.
That was the question mark.
They'll either try to push Gamora.
No.
Drax.
Gamora's not in Guardians of the Galaxy. She's missing. She's
Drax. It's got to be Drax or Groot.
I think Drax is gone too. Yeah, Drax is gone too. Well, no, Drax is there. Drax is still there. Because the Guardians of the Galaxy in October is going to be composed of Groot, Drax, Venom, the Space Knight. They added him. They added Thing from the Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah.
Rocket, and now Kitty Pryde.
What? Oh my God!
Who's now going by Star Lady.
Well, there you have it.
This is still Brian Michael Bendis, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to be writing it in October.
This is his fingerprints all over it. I'm sorry.
Doesn't she have the mask on in this cup?
She has the Star-Lord mask on.
Is this one of the pictures on here?
Yeah.
Well, I have to find it. So
I'm sorry. Shadowcat, by definition, her powers, she can phase through anything. Meaning she doesn't really need to breathe in space. She can phase out there.
She can't phase through everything.
She can't
I mean,
phase
there
through
was a
everything.
big ass bullet at one point in time, but she couldn't phase through.
Yeah, that was kind of took her ass out into space.
Wait a minute. If you said the Space Knight?
Yeah, Venom the Space
Venom
Knight.
the Space Knight.
Yeah, you read that right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to make us want to read this?
Yeah. This is look. The fact that you took.
You know what? When I go to the store and I buy Captain Crunch Berries, I don't want Honey Nut Cheerios in there.
Damn good point, Word. Damn good point.
I can't top that. Yeah.
I'm sorry using that. Can I borrow that? I just want to get your permission.
Yes.
Damn.
Well, yes. Kitty Pryde's supposed to be, I guess she's supposed to be the next leader as opposed to Rocket, and she's going by Starman.
You know what? This is one of those bad ideas like Storm marrying the Black Panther. It didn't pan out, and this isn't going to pan out either.
It's just a matter of time before they just, I guess, put it back to the way it was.
You know what? You can be different, but you gotta at least make it an interesting story. Make a very plausible reason for why things are.
I agree with that.
You can't just throw things together because you want to throw things together and be sensational. All right, everybody who got on the X-Men wanted to do a Magneto story. Not every Magneto story had to be told, and not every last one of them was good either. But sometimes the best stories were just the plain ones where the X-Men were smashing people into bars, just not even fighting mutants, just having a bar fight.
Dealing with prejudice.
Yeah. What happened to comics dealing with social stuff?
We're going to see that in Cyborg.
I guess we are. I guess I'll be picking up Cyborg.
I guess now I got to do that.
I won't be picking up Captain Crunch Berries and Honey Nut Cheerios.
Gotta get something up.
And lastly, the new Avengers are going to get a new villain, and which is going to be Ultimate Reed Richards.
Ultimate Reed
Richards. He's going to be the villain in New Avengers.
Yeah, Ultimate Reed Richards is apparently a dick, a massive dick. Who
from the Ultimate Universe?
Because Aftermath, not Aftermath, it was
Ultimatum.
They killed Susan.
Mm-hmm.
And
they killed two. They
I think it was Johnny. Her and Johnny drowned.
And Ultimatum, Magneto switched the polar solar capsule.
He switched the magnetic poles, and basically the Earth was smurfed. He drowned half the Fantastic Four.
High five to Wicked. I know he's proud of Magneto.
He drowned half the Fantastic Four, made them the Terrible Two. He basically turned Cyclops eye beams on Wolverine and vaporized him, except for a hand. Yeah,
I'm glad that happened.
And
he'll come back.
And because of that, Reed Richards went postal. The Ultimate Reed Richards went postal and became a megalomaniac.
He should have made the list. He should have made somebody's list.
Did we do the list?
You missed the list.
You know what? He should have made my list.
Damn it! I have the list.
We didn't do the list.
It's a good list too.
I mean, because we're going by this list.
Oh my goodness!
But with this Ultimate Reed Richards showing up in the New Avengers, that only that's 3 of the 4 Fantastic Four that's shown up.
So
the only
we're
one
missing
is
Johnny.
No, Johnny is going to be in.
Inhumans.
Because we have
he's going to be in
the Things
and Guardians
of the Galaxy.
So
two songs on one.
So another woman. How about that?
Well, we don't even know what because apparently, she's on Dr. Doom's side right now.
Well, she might come back as Steve Storm or something. Shout out to Caitlin.
Didn't think we were going that way on the show.
I'm just saying.
We're equal opportunity on the show.
Yeah, it could be. In the truck. Yeah, alien, Earth, whatever. Don't cross the street my way.
You act like you act like he's the only one that she, whatever, is the only one you hit with a truck.
No,
Just
I got a
because
family
that's
member I would hit with a truck too.
See, so just because it's
So it's not special anymore. I mean, really.
It's not special.
It's not special.
I'm like,
There's a lot of
they're
people.
sensationalizing. I'm like, I've been living with this for years. Why is this new now? Come on, now move on.
Alright, let's not talk about that, because I don't want to talk about that part, because I got a few things to say about it, but I don't want to say it here. So, it has nothing to do with us. So, let's keep moving. Moving.
Everybody wants to stick to the list today.
Hey,
Oh, and FYI, I've been living
You
with
got a
it because
printed
I have
copy
a brother
of the program?
identified as a woman. Not that I'm a transgender.
Are you sure?
You're
Yes.
transgender.
Are you
I
sure?
said my brother identifies as a woman.
nobody needed you to explain that.
I need to explain. Make sure my listeners knew that. Hey, is he
That's
transgender?
that beige thing coming out.
Just like they felt like they need to explain how Iceman was gay.
Aww.
If you need to explain,
Look, you sandwich chocolate ice cream sandwich, bro. You need to go ahead and move this show along.
Hey,
Okay.
hey,
Move it along.
Daddy.
Move it along. Could you stand between them so I can make y'all look like an ice cream sandwich?
Are you taking a picture?
No,
or
just-
Oreo,
Right now, it's just looking a little too dark. I need to mix it up.
or an Oreo.
You know that
Hey,
Oreos came out with
would this
new
help?
skins, right? I can't be in that one.
Damn Oreo cookies.
That's a double stuff.
That's I would say,
said
folks
that.
out there in Twitchland, that was so wrong.
It wouldn't have sounded right coming from me.
Oh, that was wrong, but not the double stuffed Oreo remark came from Massachusetts.
I didn't say
Really?
it.
Do you really
I
put a
didn't
lot of
say
stock into what he says?
No, I don't.
Anything
But,
that comes out of
Okay,
his
then.
mouth is going to be wrong.
but for Massachusetts to get a pass,
No
And then-
pass. He hasn't gotten a pass yet.
I haven't gotten a pass in years.
Okay, so I'm moving
And
on
well
to the list.
deserved, you should not get a pass.
I
Go
just,
ahead,
I just
Liz.
want to put that out there that Massachusetts gets a disclaimer, not a pass.
Not a pass.
Thank you.
Marvel has announced its new line of themed variant covers.
Hip hop theme.
that seems to be a trend now. Every month they're doing a different theme, or every few months they do a different theme
But it's a hip hop
for
theme.
variant covers.
Yes,
How many,
it is a hip
really,
hop
how
thing.
many variant covers do you need?
That's what I want to know,
Of what?
because,
A comic?
man.
It's not of one single issue.
Yeah,
It doesn't
but,
matter. If you have 16 variant covers of one issue,
well, that's
It's gonna
the-
not
It's
make
not,
it.
it's not of one issue. That's what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, but in my recent viewing, there's probably 16 variant covers of single issues for multiple titles out there.
Which means they're not.
I mean, I like variant issues,
yeah.
but damn.
It also depends on the art, who's drawing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because Fathom is, Aspen is good for that too.
All you're doing is diluting the pool.
we have like
If
three.
you have multiple variants of one issue,
Yeah.
okay, what's going to happen?
Being the collector, you'll get them all.
Somebody's
Yeah,
gonna try to
right.
get them all.
Because we
Brother
have,
got,
Good point.
I got
How
children to
many?
feed.
how many Star Wars
How many
variant covers
variants?
do we have?
Exactly.
No, I'm asking you, how many do we have? Star Wars #1 variant covers, because we have
4.
a Norman,
At least
we
4.
have a sketch cover, I don't even know who it's by, and we have a
Luke Crate.
John Cassidy one. We
And
have
a
a
Luke
Luke
Crate.
Crate version. I mean, like multiple copies of Star Wars #1.
I mean, I understand they gotta make up
variant
some money here.
Huh?
Books a Million had a variant edition too.
I
We have the
understand that
Books
they
of-
gotta make up
we
some
have the
cash
Books
here,
of
but
Million
damn.
Leia cover
Wait a minute, hold on.
for the Leia #1. We have
Now-
the Books of Million variant cover that we picked up
Typically,
at the time.
collectors don't have a ton of money.
I was about to say now DAC is just saying that you got all the variant covers and Agent 33 you
Not
throwing
all
out
of them,
there
but I'm
that
just
Not
saying,
all
like,
of them.
We have a few.
No, there's like 4 or 5 out there that we
No.
don't have.
Yeah, there's 4 or 5 he doesn't
Yeah.
Out of the 4 and 5 you do have.
Yeah. Yes, how many more are there? 'Cause I need to know.
See what I'm saying? Do you understand?
Man, I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
I will say that the
And that's one title.
The
One.
Boba Fett Star Wars #1 was a sketch cover that I didn't even know was a sketch cover. Like, I didn't know it was, like, drawn by the artist on the blank piece of cover for the book,
Now
and it ended up costing me.
that blank page,
Yes.
I think that's the best idea they could have come up with.
Great idea.
That should
So you-
get rid of the variant cover.
Great idea.
Yes. I do like the little mini-mite Star Wars ones that they came out with because they're so adorable, but I'm not buying them
They're
all.
delicious.
They are 1833 delicious, but
You damn right.
Hashtag baby, I'm delicious.
You damn right. Go ahead and put that out there, folks.
Lizzie, make sure you use that. But yeah, I mean, like, cause we bought the Lando covers at Comic-Con in San Diego. We bought the normal one.
and then you got
And then we
throughout
had
the
the
San
mini-mite
Diego
one.
Comic-Con.
Oh, sorry about your luck.
The variant exclusive.
I did not buy the.
You weren't
Star
thinking
Wars
about feeding
#1.
them kids then, were you?
Already fed them, little bastards.
Yeah, the DAC was like, I want. Here, I want this one and this one and this one and this one, and then buy the rope.
So the variant covers that Marvel's putting out this time is hip hop based off of a popular hip hop album cover.
The Chronic.
The Chronic by Dr. Dre. Then you got, and they're dropping 50 of these hip hop variants.
For what?
And it's
I can't
not
think
all,
of 50
it's
hip hop
it's
album
not
covers.
all for one issue, but it's for 50 separate
Comics?
Yeah.
comics.
Wait, we're talking about DC. I mean, not DC. Marvel.
Yes.
Owned by Disney.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
got upset over a GQ Star Wars.
Yes.
Yes.
But will promote
The Chronic.
Smurf the Police, guys,
Yes.
on comic books.
Yes.
Yes.
But he wasn't smurfing the police then.
Gotta love
He was
America.
just smoking weed. And
The
that's
thing
from the
about it,
earth.
who's going to make them more money?
Gotta love America.
Who's going to make them more money?
Well,
first
if they
off-
could get any money out of GQ, because apparently they didn't ask permission, so they're going to get money out of
Oh,
GQ,
GQ will pay them.
because
Because they sent the lawyers.
yes, and I want that issue of GQ because I love Amy Schumer and it's Star Wars, so it's like a win-win for me.
And if they pull it off the shelves, it's going to be even more.
Oh, we need to hurry up! It's the August issue though, so I mean, like, is it even out
She
yet?
said we need to wrap this up in 15 minutes.
I meant to
Bookstore,
get
here
it
we
on
go.
the way over.
Now, I mean, I like the concept, but who buys albums? You know, this is.
Hold on,
it's just
because
It shows up on your iTunes every
Vinyl.
every time
it's
you play a song.
They're just doing.
I don't look at my phone. I listen to it.
but vinyl is making a comeback, by the way. Like, they are now recreating digital music on vinyl records
But that's
because
the thing, though.
people want it.
They're not making vinyl covers. They're just paying homage to the
No,
the
I'm pretty
covers
sure that they're
of
going to
hip-hop
put
albums.
a cover on the piece of thing that the vinyl's
I like this Ready to Shrink.
Straight out of Comcast.
Don't even get me started.
They're doing one with
Enter the Squad.
from the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, I saw that one.
De La Soul.
I'm looking.
with the X-Men.
They got the ODB.
They had the ODB on there.
Which really, could they have found a little bit better one to do than Howard the Duck?
Well, Howard the Duck is going to make a.
I can't
He's
disagree
got
with you on that one.
the feathers on his head. Like, anyway,
Anyways,
they got the
Iron Man was
Iron
good
Man,
one. Yeah, the
the
Iron
50
Man.
Cent cover.
It's
yeah.
horrible.
But
No,
they also
good.
had
No,
I didn't pull all of them. They only
I
had
did
a
like the
few of
Lauryn
them.
Hill.
The Education of
Kamala
Kamala
Khan.
But I
Who the
had
hell is she?
I had two.
You gotta
that's the
read it.
new Miss Marvel. Or yeah, that's the new Miss Marvel.
The new, oh, you mean Fantastic Fingers?
Oh,
I was there. I got
come on.
you. I got you.
I was
Sorry. I didn't say a word.
Don't
I don't
get
even
him
know what you're
started.
talking about. That was between.
And you worried about me and being delicious.
Don't get him started.
That was just between us.
Conclusion between those two.
Collusion.
She's got stretchy power. She can go anywhere.
You see what you did?
How does she? Wait,
see?
how does she identify?
But anyways, they also had two covers that I didn't pull. Was they had the Wu-Tang, but they replaced them with the Squadron Supreme, and they had the Notorious B.I.G. cover with the baby
The
on
Red
it,
and Shrink.
and they had the Ant-Man on that.
Yeah.
So I think it's at the artist's discretion of which hip-hop covers that they want to use.
It's just amazing that now that Disney owns Marvel that they would go this round. It's interesting.
When they are opposed to the GQ.
When they were opposed to anything. And I'm pretty sure that the whole Slave Leia story that they're going to pull all that stuff.
You think they're gonna pull it off?
Yeah, I bet you.
That's why I was trying to get us one.
You won't be able to get one.
Because they'll, you know what? They'll pay.
And on eBay it'll be $70.
They'll bend because
No,
they want to promote family values over this skimpy.
Family value
But-
spend money.
Yeah.
Screw the family values because that's a
What did
strong
I say?
woman.
What did I say, Jushin? How much?
$4 billion.
$4.4 billion.
That's what it'll be.
Billion.
So they gotta make their money back.
You got to make their money
Well,
back.
he's been saying that for like weeks
You don't think
now.
they made their money back with,
I think
with, these,
so.
with these movies that they just
I
did?
think so.
What
What
movies?
movies?
You talking about Disney?
No, they paid $4.4 billion for Lucasfilm.
That
They
man
haven't
is,
made penny
hey,
one yet.
Trust
that man
me.
is Scrooge
Trust me.
McDuck, okay? He is
That is
swimming
not-
for coins right
That's
now.
not true that they haven't made any money because they're putting out the little legacy packs of Star Wars right now. You can go into Target.
They've made tens of dollars on their $4.4 billion investment. Now, here's the thing
How
about it.
many of those are you gonna buy?
I only really want
Can
one.
you? But anyways,
And then
What did they say?
anyways,
Got him!
there's a
Anyways.
Black Series
Hey.
biker scout from Endor that I really want, but I haven't been able to part with the $40 for it.
anyways,
They
you're
got
looking.
they
You're
got
looking at-
delicious up in the office.
Right.
See? Already taking hold,
Hey,
baby.
he holds down like, yeah.
Already taking hold. See, it already happened.
Write that down. Keep
But-
on.
How much money did Avengers make in their opening weekend?
Where's Jesus?
Where's Jesus when
It
we
doesn't
need
even
him?
matter.
How much money did Jurassic World make in its opening weekend?
It doesn't matter. Because that was the opener. This was the intermission.
It
And then when
made
Star Wars comes out, who's going to be in line? I'm
way
pretty sure
more
I
than
got a hand up.
Tomorrowland.
You went and saw that?
Nope. That's how I know it.
See?
Way more
See?
than Tomorrowland.
They didn't get your money, so you could have put them over the top.
I could have.
You say you want to know how much Jurassic World made on this opening weekend?
Yes.
And apparently Lizzie said, get me that
That
GQ
that I'm
magazine.
delicious
That-
t-shirt.
No, she said, get the
Hashtag baby, I'm
DAC.
delicious.
Thanks, Lizzie. I
She
appreciate
said-
that support.
She said, get her that GQ magazine delicious. That's what she said.
Yeah, get him.
That means
Told
you got to do it now.
You gotta do it now.
Told you.
You got to do the shoot. Wait a minute, you got a stormtrooper? He
I
got the
got
droids.
I got
I got a helmet and a blaster.
Look, you know what? This is what I want on the shirt. It's going to say hashtag baby I'm delicious. And it's going to be you looking over your shoulder with the claws going back.
Wow.
what kind of claws are you talking about? Like raptor claws? I mean, like
Those were raptor claws.
Whatever
Hey.
claws you got.
Hey,
Like kitty prat
that's only gonna be one shirt.
The only one.
We want one
So
shirt.
that was going to be L.
Well, to answer your question, Jurassic Park made $204,600,000 on opening weekend.
That's the opening weekend. Can you imagine how much Star Wars The Force Awakens is going to make?
On the opening weekend?
On opening
Opening
weekend,
weekend.
I won't be there on opening weekend.
I will.
You should have saw his
Sir?
face. You should have
Sir?
saw it. Oh, I got him. I got him.
You are a traitor, sir.
You need to
And
stop
a
doing
liar.
that.
What did it look like?
And a
What did
liar.
it look like?
Do
there
work.
are 3 people in this room who will be at
Hey.
that opening.
Do work. You need to stop doing that until we get a camera in here.
Hey, he stopped breathing and everything.
He was like, "Oh no, you didn't," with his eyes.
Okay, so Avengers made 191,271,109 opening weekend.
So
Hey,
I'm gonna
And
put
they
a
got at
prediction
least
out there
50
right
of
now.
my dollars.
At least.
Prediction right now that Star Wars: The Force Awakening is going to bring in $500 million opening weekend.
Let's do the
No,
numbers.
that's
Weekend.
Opening
Weekend.
weekend.
No, that
Opening
won't happen.
weekend.
No.
Because I'm telling you,
That's
We could say he'll draw the shirt for you.
finish your other projects with
because
it, okay?
because he knows. He knows.
He knows about the
But
delicious.
The
That you're
Force
delicious.
Awakening will bring in 250 plus.
No, I'm pretty.
If they
How
don't,
much of your money will it bring in?
At least 250 plus.
Because if thing you don't understand about Agent 33 is he doesn't just watch movies one time opening weekend. He sees it every day opening weekend, and maybe more than one time opening weekend.
2-3 times a day.
Right.
I saw episode 2
What are they saying at the House of the Mouse?
Got him.
Yes. Because it's not only
I saw
just
episode
times
3
one,
times.
though. It's going to be
Revenge
times
of the Sith,
5
I saw 12 times in theater.
Son of a.
in one day.
I only
Got
saw,
him. Got him.
I
Got
only
him.
saw it
Got
3
him.
times.
3 times in one day.
They
So
just put you in a ooh.
every
I took
day-
off work one day. I saw the 10 o'clock show. I saw the 2 o'clock show. And I saw the 6:50 show.
because he wanted to get in there before it went up.
Of course.
And I actually went outside the theater, smoked, and then paid my money again.
I'd have just stayed in there. Because they ain't going to say nothing to me anyway.
Nah, man.
I know. I want to go with you. Because they won't say nothing to me either.
No, they won't say anything to
Hey.
you, but you know what? I'll have a gang of people saying,
What'd it say?
damn you, delicious.
Hey, what'd it say? Hey,
See?
y'all going to see Avengers? Yeah. You want some free tickets?
Why?
Wow.
See?
Hey, I was nice.
Really?
I gave him my nice eyes
I
and
don't know what
everything.
that was, but it wasn't nice.
Hey, you know what they saw? You saw Ving Rhames. They thought they was in the base of the scene.
Yeah, they were asking why, but what they were saying was smirking.
All right. So Star Wars: The Force Awakens is going to get our money 5 times over, probably the entire weekend.
Hey. You have kids to feed.
Not that weekend.
Not that weekend.
Them
Hey,
bitches better eat
hey,
popcorn,
hey.
because that's all they get that
Ramen and
weekend.
popcorn is a beautiful thing.
He refills a mother.
Do you know how much popcorn costs for us?
Free refills. Free refills.
is ridiculous.
Don't make me send a child to go steal your popcorn free refill
Oh
thing.
my goodness. Hey.
Just saying.
You got gifts.
Not that week.
Are you going to use that popcorn bucket?
Oh,
Can we borrow
man.
that refill?
Oh man.
That's what it's going to be like.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't breathe.
Not that weekend.
250 million plus.
How much Star Wars gonna make? 250 million. How much of your money is gonna make? 250 million.
Bold.
Is not
Okay.
a lie.
Hey, look. He's saving up his money just for his shows. All right. Just letting you know.
No, he doesn't make any
So-
money. I don't even know what you're talking about.
So
I'm going to
basically,
spend the DAC's money. What?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Sorry, Jen. I don't know if you're
God.
listening, but if you aren't, I'm just saying I'm not
Delicious,
coming
you
for
need to
Christmas.
calm your ass down.
hey, he's going to spend more money at Star Wars than he did San Diego.
Yes, sir, you are correct.
I did not spend that much money in San Diego.
But I'm going to
so
spend it all.
He's going to spend everything he
You
has.
damn
on
right.
Star
We
Wars.
need to get you the Star Wars celebration.
Okay, no, we are not.
Hey, they just didn't eat for a
Hey,
weekend.
I'm right there with you.
Stop,
Second mortgage.
because Star Wars Celebration next year is going to be in Europe, and I cannot afford to go to Europe. next
Okay,
year.
so
Okay,
sorry,
the
not
next
to be in love.
after.
But
You have to wait 2 years to go to Star Wars Celebration,
But
and then I will take you.
all of the direct edition fans, if you go ahead and start contributing now, I
Oh,
can go to Star Wars
Wait.
Celebration
Is he
next
starting
year.
up?
he got a donation button.
Kickstarter,
Starting
that right there. Crowdfunding.
Kickstarter to go to.
I'm crowdfunding for all of our tens of fans out there. Go ahead and send Agent 33
Because
to Star
he is
Wars
delicious.
Celebration.
Look, you're only gonna get $5.
I'm more than I had, baby. Yes, sir.
Send Agent 33 to Star Wars Celebration. Hashtag, cause baby, I'm delicious.
gonna be
We'll
a
go ahead and start that one
national-
after the show because
national
he has not
phenomenon.
thought about that ahead of time.
National phenomenon, baby.
Okay, we got it. Where's
Hey.
this train going?
Stop,
this
please,
train has
'cause I can't
derailed.
afford it. Mama can't
My
afford
man-
this.
Agent 33 say second mortgage.
If we could only get approved for a second mortgage, then it would be fine.
I'm just saying.
We've been down that road, and they said
College
no.
fun.
Yes, help a brother out. Come on.
No,
That plan and
those
everything.
kids better get a scholarship because I'm not paying for their college.
Oh man,
That's what you're in the band
one might
for.
get a scholarship. The other gonna have to work for it.
Oh.
Financial aid, baby. Okay. Woo.
They seriously serious about that thing.
Hey, stop.
We are not going. We are not going to Celebration Europe.
Yes, we
End of
are.
story. No, we are not.
Due to the diligence and
If somebody
charity
funds it,
of
then yes.
direct
But
edition.
if they can fund
fans,
you, then they will go
kicks
themselves.
heart me.
If anybody had
Kickstart
any
him
doubt,
because hashtag baby he's delicious.
Oh,
See?
oh
if
man.
anybody
Going
had,
national with it.
anybody had any doubt of how much of a hardcore Star Wars fan you are, it all went out the window.
Kapow!
Because they can't even? I don't really
I
understand.
don't even understand why he does the show in regular clothes. He should be in a stormtrooper outfit or
That's
a
because
Jedi.
that's
He's
because
working on it.
That's next.
we
You
can't afford
You
it,
done messed up now.
and not only we can't afford it, but he's too lazy to make his own armor because hashtag the DAC.
Honestly,
Kickstarter
I would pay
stormtrooper
for it
armor.
myself. You kidding? If I made it, it would be like styrofoam cooler lids.
Go ahead, tell him.
Is this something we need to know?
Apparently.
There was a tutorial on one of the forums for the dented helmet, I think it was, or the Mando merch, where they where I was gonna make him some freaking armor out of totes.
You talking about like the San Diego Comic Con totes?
Yes, like
Those giant bags? You was like have a stormtrooper armor?
But you know who was too lazy to cut out the stuff? No, I cut out the stuff. The DAC cut out the stuff. Did Agent 33 do anything with it? Not a thing. I got a heat gun.
That's
I
why
got like all the materials. Shut your mouth. You got nada.
That's why I need a Kickstarter campaign.
So somebody else can build it for you?
Yes, yes. Now you're catching on.
You're on top of it.
Can we keep going?
Oh,
Somebody
man.
stop the madness right now. Please, what's the next thing? Please, please.
Oh man.
Oh, on the next page,
You were gonna
Star Wars.
Oh,
But we already talked about it.
Alright.
Wow.
Video games.
We were jumping into anime.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's anime,
That's
that's what
It was what Master Yushin had already brought up. The new Mobile Suit Gundam, Iron Blooded Orphan.
I did take a lot of pictures of like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z and various statues from San Diego Comic Con that will be posted on the website eventually.
It'll be going up this week.
But yeah, this new Mobile Suit Gundam is basically going to be a new series based on a war between Mars and Earth. I mean, 300 years after a great calamity between Earth and Mars, Mars basically is vying for freedom because they're ruled by Earth government. So they basically want to govern themselves. And of course, it's the same theme in nearly all the Gundam stories. There's always a government that's controlling the other, and they want independence and freedom. And so the freedom fighters throw off the shackles of oppression and fight, and they find a Gundam to fight back with.
Now, the only Gundam that I watched was Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
And in that, it seemed like everybody had a Gundam. But in this one, it only seemed like there was just one.
Right. It says that it shows only the one. I watched the video. They actually announced it this week. I watched the video. They called it the Gundam Barbados. Yeah. And it looks like that's the only mobile suit possibly, but there could be another. There could be others.
Mm-hmm.
There could be others because a lot of the later Gundam series have all either been one Gundam or multiple. Like the later series have all been multiple Gundam, not just one. Because the original was on the one Gundam, but there were other mobile suits that you could fight against, and it was usually the better suit. But in later series, like in the last 10 years, all the other ones have been multiple Gundams going against each other. So it just had to be. You just had to be a better pilot.
Because it said that the Gundam Barbados is powered by a nuclear reactor. and it's supposed to be the suit that steals weapons, armor, and parts from enemies to become stronger.
Yeah, it's supposed to get stronger throughout the series.
So it's a Mega Man Gundam?
Yes, exactly. It defeats somebody. It takes what it wants.
And when's it supposed to drop?
It's supposed to drop October 4th, I think
In Japan?
it is. It's supposed to yes, in Japan, but it can be streamed on the Anime Network.
Okay.
Oh, so they're going to simulcast it?
I think so, yeah.
And they've been doing that with a lot of the popular series. Once it premieres in Japan, they've been casting it at the same time over here.
It'll be streamed. It will premiere October 4th, 28 channels in Japan. Also be streamed online. The official website will provide more details on the broadcast and streaming schedule for the show. So, yeah. But yeah, as you said, that's a lot lately. That's been the growing theme with a lot of the animes that they'll start streaming live to other, because it's gotten bigger than it used to be, just strictly in Japan, and it would take years to get a video or a movie of something of what was viewed, what they created.
You're talking about VHS.
Years, son. They actually just released a series called Turn A Gundam, which the original creator, Tomino Toshiyuki, he created back in 1999. It was one of 3 Gundam series he created after Gundam Wing, G Fighter, and then Turn A Gundam. It was one of the. It was far out there, and it's taken them 15, 16 years to actually get into a format to where they just released it recently with English dub or English subtitles. Because I bought a copy a year, like 2 years ago. It was badly translated. I still struggled through it to watch it because it was, I'm a Gundam fan. But
subtitles are lost in translation.
Yeah, because it was translated just as you speak it in the language, so it makes no sense. Like, what? That makes no sense whatsoever. People, I don't know how they translated it. It wasn't a person who speaks English who translated that.
Must have been the D Squad translators on that day.
I was lucky it was format in 1.
So, of course, Comic-Con introduced a lot of upcoming trailers that are coming out. One of them
was Batman and the Outcast.
The thing that amazes me about Comic-Con is that they are still like shocked that these trailers leaked to the internet after all this time.
I know.
It's like they can't believe that it made it to the internet.
The Deadpool
one, the test footage from Deadpool.
Yeah.
They were like,
I saw 3 different videos on phone.
And then they gotta go through and try to pull all of this stuff down. When they should actually take a key from what the Suicide Squad did. Once the trailer started to leak, they just went ahead and just.
Oh, we're gonna preview it. We're gonna premiere it at Comic-Con. We're also gonna release it that very same day.
They didn't release it the same day. They started showing up on online, some leaked footage, and then once they saw it, they went ahead and just released the official trailer.
Yeah.
In HD, so you don't have to look at blurry photos.
I'm sorry. We need to officially retitle this movie the Harley Quinn movie. Because this is exactly what
it's either the Harley Quinn movie or the Batman in the Outside. Because from the trailer, everyone seen the trailer?
Yeah.
From the trailer, it did seem like it's going to be a Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah.
And Harley Quinn really wasn't an original member of the Suicide Squad.
And who else was it?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
9 of the 10.
Yeah, Deadshot is the only one I can no. Actually, Captain Boomerang could have been member on there too.
Out of the 9 people that's on there, I think only 2 of them were original members of the Suicide Squad.
Aside from Colonel Flag himself.
Yeah. I think Colonel Flag would make 3. Because Captain Boomerang really wasn't, but then later on he became a staple member. So it would be Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, and Rick Flag.
Rick Flag!
Everybody else that's showing up on there?
Cannon fodder. I'm expecting everybody else to die except for Katana.
Killer Croc? Really? On the Suicide Squad?
I'm expecting him to die. Somebody better turn him into a suitcase.
You know what we could say. Brainy Smurf. We say Brainy Smurf gonna be the first one to go out.
So, I mean, really, in the big scheme of things, let's call it what it is. It's going to be a Batman flick starring Harley Quinn.
As soon as they announced that Jared Leto was going to be the Joker,
You knew there was going to be a Batman.
you knew there was going to be a Batman.
So,
Really,
let's call it what it is.
when they announced that Harley Quinn was going to be in it,
Call it what it
they
is.
room for Joker.
Batman flick starring Harley Quinn.
I'm not feeling the silver teeth Joker.
You mean
I'm not
the
against
Hood
it.
Joker?
I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to hurt you. Really, really bad. That I wasn't afraid of that.
Me neither.
Till he hurts you.
They could have got Kanunu for that.
Well, they could have.
And to take a page from Jesus' book, Kanunu, act happy.
I am an FBI agent.
Kanunu, act sad.
I am an FBI agent.
I want to see rage, Kanunu, rage.
I am an FBI agent.
I'm actually interested to see how this whole Suicide Squad actually plays out. It looks good, but I mean, I think we need more of the story to see where it's all going.
I agree with you, and I think it could have been.
It could have been way worse.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, just think about that.
It could be
have been way
powers.
worse. It could be powers, and I didn't want.
At least
powers.
you're honest about that.
Thank you.
At least you own that.
I really
I do.
was not sold on the
Okay.
baby Harley Quinn at all. Not at all, and I'm still not, but I'm hoping that this movie will make it better.
I just don't think we need another Batman movie.
Well, you're going to
Not
have
yet.
Batman movies.
And
Not
I'm
yet.
sure that everybody out there in Facebook land has seen that Ben Affleck's going to produce, write, star
In his own Batman movie.
in the next
Own
solo Batman film.
Yep.
So I guess when you have enough money, you can buy your own film.
Well,
Yeah.
that's generally
Yeah.
what it's
That's
about.
what we're shooting for.
And when you go through a divorce with Jennifer Garner, I'm pretty sure you need to do all those things to hopefully make some of that money back.
Got to pay alimony.
Well, she probably doesn't need
Got to
alimony.
pay child support.
After electricity,
Shut
needs
up.
alimony.
She
Well,
hasn't been
she-
acting
No
since she
lie.
married
But,
him.
no, she was
She
in
got
Capital
some-
One commercials. Come on. They
Yeah,
paid her
she
up.
just started that because she
Come
knew
on.
she was
After
going to
the
divorce
Capital One
him.
commercial, you
She
gonna
started
need
doing
some
those because she knew she was going to divorce him.
She needed to make some revenue.
Exactly.
Samuel L.
Sorry.
Jackson's
Sorry.
doing the Capital One commercials too.
Starting to get out there.
money. That makes Windows.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
needs
and
some
he
money
can do, and
apparently.
he can pull that shit off.
Yes, he can.
They're paying those actors
And look,
tons of money
language.
to do these commercials.
And-
Damn it.
And look, Samuel L. Jackson is in everything, so
He is
Capital
in
One is
everything.
no
It's
excuse.
no surprise.
Yeah,
And according to that video on the internet, he's also in commercials as Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Did you never?
I
You ever
can see
seen
Are
that?
you serious?
Somebody was doing an interview with him and asked him, "Hey,
Are
you
you
know,
that
since you've
guy?"
been doing those commercials," and he was like, Mother Smurfer."
No, you know what?
That's
It
Morgan
wasn't Morgan
Freeman.
Freeman. It wasn't Morgan Freeman. It was the Allstate
he
guy.
did not say. He did
They
not
thought
say
he was
Mother
the
Smurfers.
Allstate guy, which I can't even tell you what his name is right
Bing
now.
Rains.
That's not Big
that's
Ray.
not the
The Allstate
thing.
guy is old.
That's the dude from the U.
Oh, right.
From 24.
Navy
Silence.
SEALs in Miami. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking.
Now
I was
you
thinking
got
about
it.
the other-
No, you weren't thinking.
I was thinking about the other commercial.
You were thinking
I'll have to
Steve
show you
Davis.
that video later.
So the Suicide Squad, after seeing the trailer, yay, nay. You
I'm
feeling
not-
Give
good?
it a chance.
I'm gonna
Give
give
it
I'm
a
it
giving
chance.
Ant-Man a chance. I gotta give it a
You
chance.
gotta give Suicide
Yeah,
Squad
no
a chance,
doubt. If you're going to go see Ant-Man, you've got to get this
which
one
comes
a
out
chance.
this weekend,
So
has already been out.
where will we be?
Sunday.
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 Look, I started to do it too, but when y'all kicked off, I just let it go.
You knew you missing out on
What,
it. too.
because you were afraid? I mean, come on.
the power of harmonizing.
Don't worry. Look for the
Hey.
T-shirt.
Just be glad we weren't all saying delicious.
I would not have joined in on that.
Look
No,
for the
yes, you
direct
would.
edition
No, I would.
T-shirt.
Yes,
will
you
be
would.
out there Sunday.
Now, will the
You can't
direct
help yourself.
edition be giving away any?
No, not this time.
Not this
Because
time.
you scared the people work. You
I asked
Plus-
him as
plus,
nicely as
I
I
want us to at
could.
least have more fans than two.
I was going to say, we couldn't give away Avengers tickets.
we actually gave you that thing.
I'm hoping that somebody will pay me to go see Ant-Man.
Nah, not this
No,
time, right?
sorry. Sorry, because we bought our own tickets last
Like who?
time, and that was the problem.
Somebody.
Really? Well, you can still wait a minute. I'll pay you more than I'm paying.
Cinemark, help me.
Hey, he gonna
help me.
I'll pay you 2 times more than I'm paying you.
Exactly.
Exactly
Which
the
is
same
0.
thing.
2 times more
That
than
sounds
not
like
a
a
damn
very
thing.
flat rate.
Yeah,
Very flat.
It
It's
is
2 times more than not a damn thing. But along with the Suicide Squad trailer, there was also a Superman vs. Batman trailer that came out.
You're going to go from that to that?
Hey, we're in movies.
Yes, Wicked, he did say Big
Luke
Red.
Cage.
Get off my nuts!
He did say Big Rapes. And seriously,
Hey, it was proud. All big and
You know
wrong.
what? We know Jushin means what he says, but he doesn't say what he means.
No, I do. I really do. I gotta say everything anything I say, I gotta believe it 100%.
stick to his conviction.
Okay. I'm trying to help you out there.
The Batman
You don't
vs.
need
I
Superman
appreciate
trailer.
it. You can't have that.
So the Batman vs. Superman trailer.
Really? I
Yeah.
mean, you're going to go from that one to that one.
Well, this
Are
is
you
the first
kidding?
time we got a little bit more
better
into
than the other
this
one.
trailer.
I'd rather
I'm
stick
gonna-
something sharp in my eye
How could you
than
not?
go see that shit.
He
You're
doesn't
still
know
going to
because-
see it.
Language.
Yes.
Hold on, because he doesn't even know because he hasn't even watched it yet.
Yes, actually, I did today.
Oh, did you today?
Oh! And I
haven't
would
seen
rather stick some... The only reason I'm going to go see this flick
It's for
Because
Kello.
we have to.
For Kello.
For our fans.
Well, because I'm obligated to go see this one for our
Fans. And Kickstarter.
fan.
You want a Star
Is it?
Wars Kickstarter? You
You're
better
damn
like
right.
start talking.
Yeah, if you want that
But the
Kickstarter.
only reason I'm going to go see this flick is I want to see Wonder Woman.
I
That's
don't
it.
think
I think
Wonder
Wonder
want
Woman. I think Wonder Woman's gonna steal the show.
I think she is. And I really think, and I'm going to stick to my guns from 3 weeks ago,
Okay.
that Wonder
Okay,
Woman
Hold on.
will be able to carry her own film
Okay, so
after this.
So the question I posed to Agent 33 is, why can Wonder Woman carry her own movie? And he said, nothing.
Because
She's Wonder Woman. And
You know what?
I was like, but what do you know about Wonder Woman?
Think
She's
about
Wonder Woman.
think about it.
That's what he said. He doesn't have any backup. She's a girl in a freaking bikini that is, it's like a Princess Leia flashback.
That's not even going to be in the bikini, but that's all right.
Close enough.
I think she can carry this movie because look who's playing Batman.
Well, no, that is not why you were saying that
Not
she could
good.
have her own
No,
standalone
no,
movie.
not
Don't
good.
you
I'm gonna say this.
Not
Don't
good.
try to silence
Look who's
me.
playing Superman. How many of us actually paid money to go see The Man of Steel?
I did.
We-
I saw
we
it
did.
3
Sorry
times.
about your damn luck.
But I
did, and I was
It's
disappointed.
not good.
I enjoyed Man of Steel.
Honestly,
I
we
paid
haven't
for
seen
Terrain.
any of the new Superman movies.
I
at
paid for
all.
Terrain. He was disappointed.
And he's 8.
Disappointed.
And
We
he's
might
8.
have
Baby
So,
Boba.
what
I
is
paid
your
for
only
Baby
hope
Boba.
out of this entire cinematic venture?
That
Star
Cyborg
Wars.
will make an appearance?
Not
Star Wars-
happening.
Star Wars is my only hope.
Well, I'm out.
Obi-Wan.
Maybe if Nightwing got choked out.
Oh, hold
That's what we
on.
going with?
No, no, we're
Hold
not
on.
going to
Hold
I'm
on.
just
That's
saying.
what we going with? You took it out Nightwing?
I'm just saying.
Hold on.
What can you expect from this movie?
Wonder
Really?
Woman.
Green Lantern.
The only person that
explosions.
the,
You know
Buildings
they're coming
falling.
out with a new
the
Green
only
Lantern
the
movie.
only character that you had
People getting kicked.
no predisposition about is Wonder Woman.
No, there's plenty of predisposition. You just apparently haven't been
Yeah,
reading
she's
about
not
it.
going to be Linda Carter. Blah blah.
Not
blah,
even
blah,
that.
blah.
It's like, what is her backstory? Is she an Amazon? Is she some kind of alien? Is she tall enough to be an Amazon? I mean, like, these are questions that we're talking about.
They
No,
made,
She's 5'11".
When
Wait a minute, how do you know she's
not
5'11"?
not the Israeli
She
girl that
doesn't, she
they
doesn't have the boob
Yeah.
requirement to be in that.
okay.
Because she has
So-
2 of them.
This is true.
Who said that?
Well, in actual mythology, the actual Amazons had to
They
cut
only
off
had
one
one?
boob. Yeah,
They, cut
they
off
made
their
it better
own-
for them to
be
shoot
archers.
them. The archers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I can
The
see
other boob
that.
got away. Yeah, so they lopped
No, but
one off.
anyway.
Just for the viewers out there, I had to actually do the pull back bow thing. I'm just letting you know.
Anyway,
And I'm like, oh yeah, because my boobs are too big. I'd have to
They
cut them off
are
too.
humongous.
anyways,
Well, not.
what character are you going to go see this flick about?
Superman.
There's been a lot of drama about Wonder Woman.
I want to see the fight. That's where I'm going.
You want to see Superman beat up the garbage disposal?
Yes.
The man with tons of money.
Actually, you know why I'm going? Because I actually believe Ben Affleck has got it in him to make up for that Daredevil.
Really?
I can't believe you said that with a straight face. I hope John Cena's sitting right next to you rapping.
Hey, you spit out some hot fire, okay?
Whatever. Yes, Wicked, I said it.
But honestly, I watched this trailer and it looks good. It looks decent to me. It gives reason for Bruce Wayne to be angry at the alien.
Where's Nightwing 904 at? He needs to comment.
On what?
Nightwing 904 would have said that the only better Superman than Henry Cavill was Arnold Schwarzenegger.